Hey, Boone. Hey, Roger.
Hello, James. How are you?
Hi, James.
I'm good. I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, good, good.
It's good to hear that. Hey, home? Hey, Rajesh.
Hello. Hi, James.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, good. How are you? Hey, James, I have a stop at 10:30. Just wanted to let you know.
Oh, okay.
And because I think I have a conflict, something came up.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Hey, take care.
Hello, James.
Hey, home. How are you
Hey,
doing?
yeah, somehow you cannot hear me, right?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't hear you earlier. I thought you was not speaking. So,
Yeah, because I just relog, restart. So I also need to hard stop at mine 12:30.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, I think give a few more minutes. More people will be joining, and then hopefully you can start sooner.
Mhm.
Um,
Thank you.
yeah. Hey, John.
Hi. How are you, James?
Good, good. How about you?
Good, thanks. I've got to drop off early today, so just an FYI.
Oh, okay. Seems like everyone has to drop earlier today. Have three people who drop earlier today. Hey, Tony.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey. I don't see email from David or Jawad. Hopefully they'll be joining soon. Let me try to ping. Yeah, just ping David and Joe. I haven't heard from them. So maybe let me quickly start something then, I think, while we're waiting. Let me share my screen here.
I think Jawad attend another meeting, which I supposed to attend. I just show he in the another meeting right now.
Oh, you
The,
mean
here.
like,
the
No,
chip
Jawad-
summit.
Jawad
the
just
chip-
dialed in.
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's good.
Hey, Jawad.
Yeah, I'll be listening to another meeting like Lee Hong said, so I'll be mostly quiet.
Hey, Jawad, I will do the same.
Okay. Guys having secret meetings, huh?
Well, at least everyone's upfront about their distractedness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to hear that. I think at least you're joining your voice here. So quickly, I think I share my screen here. Can you see my screen?
Just a quick question. Boon Chong, who are you with? What company are you with?
Intel.
Intel. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys see my screen? No, I cannot see my Zoom.
I still see started screen sharing only.
Oh, it's still not showing?
Not from my side, so I'm not so sure about others.
You're not showing anything, Jim.
Oh, okay. Let me see what happened here.
Hi guys.
Oh, hey, David, you're here.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just trying to share quickly about this thing. The talk to everyone about this chiplet summit. Can you guys see the screen now?
No.
Hey, I see Garrett. Garrett has joined us. Hello, Garrett.
Vision sharing. No, yeah. Anyway, I think I cannot share right now. I just quickly talk about email that we sent earlier about that chiplet summit. So the paper due is for the next Friday. So I talked to Jawad earlier. He's suggesting that we all should submit a paper to it. Since this is very relevant, submit to the chiplet and to the paper that we are writing. So, and again, the deadline is next Friday, 29th of September. So, yeah, I think and as Jawad suggested, I think like everyone, I think like the owner or the authors of the white paper that we're working right now, the chip integration workforce should go ahead and submit a paper there. I think that would be a good venue, I think, for this white paper. So, and it's really for now it just require a simple 2 paragraphs for the abstract of the paper. So it's just one about the backgrounds, and then a paragraph just talk about like what you want to talk about, the topic you want to cover. So if you guys can go ahead and submit that, I think before by next Friday, and that would be great. There. I think that's the main message I want to convey. I think why everyone was waiting earlier. Does anyone have any questions on this one? Or?
No, I've already talked to Elizabeth and what's his name?
Lance?
Thank you, Lance. And so I'm going to do a 3DK paper. I was having some problems getting in. I had everything set up, and I went to log in, and it core dumped. So I have to resubmit.
Okay. I won't try that. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'm planning to.
Did anybody else actually successfully submit for a paper request?
I haven't yet. Anyone else has tried to submit it successfully?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
So can you guys see the screen now? This is the one, right?
It's not showing anything yet, James.
Oh, it's still not showing anything. That's so weird.
Yeah, for the chiplet summit, actually, I will host the packaging session. So I'm
Ah.
I'm the organizer. So I don't know someone, so I haven't they haven't tell us, they want to do the tutorial. They also want to do the one section. So they have not figured it out. So if you are interested in packaging methodology or packaging 3D type of talk, you can give to me.
Okay.
This sounds good. Yeah, and Lance also asked me to help with and Java as well help with the hosting the tutorial on interfaces. So I think if anyone, I think I feel like you like to submit on the interfaces as well, but we can help with that as well.
You're talking about like die-to-die interfaces?
Yes, die to die. I think I'm more UCIe POW. I didn't know why the reason
Right.
you asked me on this one, but
Right.
hoping I can help more related to what we're doing here. I probably
Right.
just submit my paper on different section, not my section. Yeah, if you guys know anyone like for the interfaces, like have anything yet use like UCIe, POW, I think like use cases, I think like that would be a good candidates, I think like to speak here. So let me know. I think if you guys having the submission issue, I can help to forward the paper as well.
So James, I know there was a request in some of the working group meetings that we put company name with the names. And how do we do that? Because I see everybody that dialed in. There are no company names. So how do we do that for Zoom? Is that set up in your Zoom account? It didn't prompt me for my name.
Yeah, I think you probably have to set in your setting where I think I remember one time I set up before you enter a name and then you probably put a pretenses. Everyone has done that right as an intelligent.
Yeah, maybe if you could send some instructions on how to do that.
You just click on your names and then there is one rename.
Oh, edit.
You click
Oh,
on your
rename.
name. Yeah.
And is that persistent?
Yeah, I think
Your
so.
persistence, I want to put this on like this. So it will stick for your Zoom.
You think a persistent, so you're going to show up.
There you go. Yeah, that worked. Cool.
Yeah, it is persistent. So if you use a Zoom for elsewhere, it will also show up the same thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I think as Tony and mentioned and suggested, I think we should all start like adding company name to it so we can know people like joining as we getting more and more crowd joining this meeting, and we also new meetings that we forming. We are constantly inviting new people joining. It's a good idea to have that. Excuse me.
Yeah. I just like to. I see that we have at least relatively new or people who recently rejoined, and specifically Garrett and Boone. I'm not sure you guys are aware of the working groups that we've established to work on material design kits and assembly design kits. Are you aware of those activities?
Hey, Tony, I saw it one time. I had joined a meeting in the past, and I've seen some of the meeting minutes on the topic.
Okay, great. So is that something you or maybe somebody from your company that might be interested in attending either or both sessions?
Yes.
Okay, great. So just reach out to David and he can add you to the official invite list.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, David.
Yeah, okay, I'm having a little bit of, bear with me, technical difficulties. Okay, I'm still trying to join from my computer. A couple of quick ones though. Okay, so Chiplet Summit week, are we done with that topic?
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. I think
Okay.
we can probably have follow up again next week, Thursday. I think it's good before the Friday deadline, and go maybe chapter by chapter and see anyone has any thought on that.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. White paper. So I went through the white paper. I did a quick scan of the white paper and started adding a little bit of, I added one reference example that you should be able to see. So what I would appreciate it is, as we discussed last time, so take a look at my example and use the same format, kind of add a tag in the reference, and then wherever you want to reference this.
Recording in progress.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Are you on your computer, David? Maybe you could show us.
Yeah, okay. No, should be okay, I hope. Okay. I can start sharing in a moment now that I have this stuff going. Do you hear me, by the way?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. Sharing, here's the share. Okay, while I'm doing this, does anyone know where the meeting minutes are being recorded? Where the meetings are being recorded? Does anyone have access to this folder, or whichever place it is? I was trying to kind of add links to the meeting minutes, to the meetings in the meeting minutes, but I don't know where the recordings are being stored. Do you guys know?
I haven't tried it.
Okay.
So
All right.
David, I have a comment. When you start a Zoom meeting and you are the owner, you should get the recording to yourself.
That's right, but I'm not the owner.
Oh.
OCP is the owner, and
Okay, then you have to check with them.
This Zoom meeting is open always.
So what
You
happens
just
is
need
they
to
send
join-
you the recording and then you have to download or somewhere, or you can just send the link to audience.
a link to audience. There's a
Yeah.
way to do that.
But if
Okay.
you are not getting the email, then I think it is going to some other email. Then.
Yeah. Right. So this is what I did. So for example, I added this. Of course, our first reference should be our previous white paper. I added this, right, and this is in the reference section, and here's my tag. That then I can go and find that in the text, right? Well, okay.
This is for footnotes or anything.
References.
I'm sorry.
References.
References, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whichever place you want to reference this, just add this tag. So once we are done with the final edit, I'll just go and do a replace and do a hyperlinking. Now, number two is there is a way to do easy hyperlinking in Google Docs. And the way it works is if you want to do hyperlinking, I'll show you how I did it. Let's say I did Power, okay? So in Power, I added one bookmark. this is the bookmark. I'd set insert bookmark. Now it won't do it because I already have one, but I insert bookmark. And then whenever I wanted to hyperlink, I did this simple thing is partitioning and chipletization. I said, here's the flow chart, talked a little bit about power. Where's the power? Where's the hyperlink? I added it this morning. I hope the dog didn't eat my homework. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I just said, so in here, when you highlight the text, okay, highlight, insert link, and then you can choose, here's the headings and bookmarks. And you can even link to headings, or I decided to link to bookmarks. So in this case, I can make this hyperlink to the bookmark that I have. So for example, here I can say, hey, here is this, and the final white paper, when it has the PDF, it will just be clickable and just go to this bookmark, and anybody can go and read the stuff.
So how you do a bookmark here?
I'm sorry?
Looks a little complicated, and for those not on the phone, maybe we can write up a short description on how to do this.
Okay.
How did you how did you add the bookmark?
Yeah, how you do a bookmark?
So insert bookmark.
Uh,
So for example, here I can say insert bookmark, and it will add this bookmark.
okay.
Okay.
How you do
And then I can call it blah blah blah, right? Oops, sorry. Yeah. Okay. And now in the other text, I say insert link, headings and bookmarks. And then all the way to the bottom is my bookmark.
Can you show again how you do the first one? You mentioned about the reference. How you do that again? The formatting sounds
Okay.
like yeah.
So for the reference, no, there's no special setup. Just go in the reference section and add your reference. So for example, I added tag CDX models.
So you just put a bracket there.
Yes, just put a bracket. So this will be done manually, right? At the end, I will go and update this. But this is what you should do, right? Add your reference here and just add brackets. And wherever in your text want to reference this, just say tag CDX models. Okay.
With the same name.
Yes, with the same name. So at the end, what I will do is I'll do a replace of the entire text. So I'll say replace, whichever it is, find and replace, right? So once we get to this, I'll say tag CDX models. I'll replace it with 1, and everybody will get their references updated.
So if somebody wants to share the same reference, they would just put a bookmark to an existing reference.
No, I think this one talking about more like tag. So tag you put.
Yeah, you just tag where you want this reference, right? You can have multiple of these references throughout the text, right? I can add one here and one there.
Right, but I'm saying, what if in multiple sections people want to refer to the same reference?
You just add the same tag in the
give it
text.
the same tag, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just exactly the same tag.
So before you add a new one, you should check to see if it's already in there.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
This way we can add it in any order we like. We can reorder it, and in the end I can just do a quick search replace.
So David, so for the reference, I know, but we can add then, so what's the bookmark does?
Bookmark, I used it to hyperlink different sections.
Oh.
So basically from this architecture, this chipletization section, I added, where is it? I keep losing where that stuff was. Okay, so it here where Mark is talking about partitioning and performance simulation. I said, okay, here is early performance and simulation. Need to be passed to early power analysis, thermal analysis, and mechanical simulations. And for these, I link to the bookmark.
I see. I got it. So basically, if we want to, reference the others, use the similar information, you can reference to the other sessions, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, basically, this one way to cross-reference different sections.
Got it. Thank you.
Right. And probably in what I'm going to do next is in the power section, I'm going to say, hey, you know what? All the inputs come from the performance analysis that was done for this system. And when I say performance analysis, I'll point this back to the partitioning and tripletization. I'll add a bookmark here. That's what I'll do. I'll add a bookmark. And now I can reference other stuff. Actually, I don't even have to add a technically don't even have to add the bookmark because these headings are already part in the part of this list here.
Table of contents.
Right. At least the headings are. Okay. So on the white paper, I know Boone did a review of the white paper. Thanks for your feedback. I was wondering, should we go through the sections? I'm finding that some sections are not complete and have text that is kind of more of a commentary rather than a text. And I think, Boone, you have highlighted some of that stuff.
Which section are not complete yet? Can we highlight if see the person are there, and then maybe we can try to finalize on it?
I noticed some.
Actually, my session, I want to see whether this is the format. I want to do. I already done it. I just need to upload.
Yeah. So for
you
example, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here's. This stuff is more of a commentary rather than a text. All right, let me make this one. Let's see if I can change the color somehow. There's no more text. Wherever this color is. What the hell is pen format?
David.
It's yeah, okay, so here's this one that is needs to be updated. And here's another one.
Need to be updated. Can you comment on it, maybe?
Yeah.
Comment and then maybe add the person.
I think this already has a comment.
Okay.
I noticed that, and then I saw the comment. So this needs to be resolved. Okay. Li Hong, your question, mechanical section.
Yeah, if my question, the first one, can you go to the acronym? So I add one acronym, but I'm not sure everyone agree that on the first. Oh, you can go to my session. So I just okay. This is in my session. Can you go down? I just add the input, the format. Go down. If that is the right one, go down. The input output, I use the standards. I think yes, here. Okay. So for example, right? So in the input, actually, for example, we need the structural requirement documentation, and for the supplier, so where I put the two. So basically, one is architecture, so they called the APLD. Another one, we also need a system, integration engineer to put all the physical footprint requirement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my question, I see a lot of format, they only put one, but I put a two. Is okay, right? And for example, verification, right? Verification, so you also need the system and also need to mechanical engineer. So
Yes.
that Yeah, so some, I put the 3 source, supplier needed.
Did
So,
you add that in the persona as well?
pardon?
Did you add those new persona in the
Yes, I add
You did.
MPS. This is the one I add.
Okay.
MPS is the material property specification, because we need all the material properties. So this is the MPS I add. Should it? Yeah. So if everyone agree, this is the new one I add. Then the others is I just tag, whenever, is suitable. But my question, I put, sometimes 2, sometimes 3.
I
Yeah.
think that makes sense that sometimes more than one person to have to
Yeah.
make a decision. It's always happen that way. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not-
that's fine. Yep.
Okay.
I
Okay.
also think so.
Okay. If this is the correct format, I will update this one. I will put my output. I just want to make
Okay.
sure is correct. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
definitely correct.
Yep.
Li Hong, if you don't mind, I have a picture of a warpage simulation. Do you want me? Do you object to adding it? To me adding it? Do you want me to add it? Actually-
If you can have, yes, please add it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
please.
add it. I
Okay.
have a nice picture of warpage simulation. And I'll see how I can fit a little bit words around that, because I thought it's going to be good to point that picture back to the power and thermal simulation, because really for that functional warpage, it's actually a functional warpage simulation. Really the input was what you're suggesting here, plus simulated power data, which is kind of cool. Yeah, let me add it and I'll let you know and you can comment.
Wonderful. Thank you, David.
James, I did minor adds to the physical planning workflow. I added as an output the structural netlist,
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
right, as part of the whole physical planning aspect. And to make it pretty, I added one picture of 2 ball chiplets connected together.
Yeah. That's
I actually need to edit this to remove the selection so it's not confusing what this is, but
yeah. I think that looks fine.
okay. Yeah, I just noticed we're at 100 pages, so we should probably.
I'm not surprised. We used to have like more than 60 in the previous one, right? So
So are we going to sell this as a
the
paperback or a
description
hardcover?
maybe
Definitely
we should make it a textbook then.
yeah, hardcover with glossy pages.
Yeah.
Boon, I think you had a question or comment.
I think these ones you may need to clarify, right? It's not just a netlist. It may be some may just have the Excel sheet that just have the IOs defined to which to connect, and then what they do is just create a wrapper netlist out of the Excel, right? So may need to clarify. It's not just direct in the structural netlist because it's tough to maintain. Yeah, the final outcome is structural netlist, but then it may start with Excel just to do the IO mappings and then translated as a wrapper netlist.
Yes. I think as far as inputs, I think that this is kind of covered in here.
Yeah, this input, but then I think may need to clarify a bit the statement that the structural netlist may not be the original format of it. It's just the output of it. It can be started as a one Excel to maintain the IO connectivity, and then they just have the script to pass through it and the CSV file to generate the wrapper netlist. It potentially like this case because it's much easier to maintain and visible.
Yeah, do we that would be part of the physical planning process. I didn't write that section, but do we talk about, the structural connectivity can be defined either in a Verilog netlist or a CSV file? Can you jump to that section?
Yeah, this is the section. I don't think so.
No.
Probably we should enhance it, but the output at the end of the day is still going to be a Verilog netlist, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
so
just
we-
yes, that's the final one, but then maybe the golden source is in the CSV. They just have a translator to translate as a wrapper netlist out.
Okay. Okay, we can enhance this section then to how was it? Where's the comment? There it is.
CSV.
Okay. That was pretty close. Netlist. Okay.
Tech, I guess, could also be a schematic as well.
We do have that CVS netlist, right?
Where?
In the input table.
Can we look at that? For this section? Oh, it would be,
Okay, not there. Maybe I missed that. That was the output. Okay.
where's the input?
No,
No,
yeah,
this is the
no,
input.
it's an output. Yeah. So I think we need to add that.
Well, you need an input netlist and an output netlist. Right?
Yeah. I think you put that in. We do have the output netlist, but I see that you request there should be an input netlist here. For the IO, can you go back to the comments again? CSV and our netlist can be input. Okay. And our schematic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll look into that. And that's a good comment there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I haven't done the full review of the paper yet. Just I'm probably halfway through.
Are we done with the test session?
think
Last
we
time
are.
I don't want to do something, but is that completed or does anyone know or does Rajesh know? I just may have been referring seconds to refer here.
Yeah, I haven't made my changes yet. I've just been swamped with some other stuff.
Yeah.
That was back in June 1, so.
Actually, these are edit that Joe has done. We can just resolve the stuff. This is showing me the suggestion mode. Okay, let's accept those changes and okay. Would be our memory or logic there. Okay, I'll do these edits
The
later.
above also need a spacing architecture.
Yeah.
Then Rajesh say they need entity. I assume he said need to be determined. So I think like probably have to follow with the jaw, right?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me do this. Oh no, this is
Now what? Okay, can you do like just a? Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
If we just click on the normal text again, I think that should change it.
Yeah. I should do that rather than changing.
Yeah, because it's going to change all the fonts, like color, everything,
Yeah,
and spacing too.
yeah, spacing too. Okay, let's do this. Accept this. Yeah, Rajesh, I think I accidentally resolved your comment without reading it. That was okay. Next. Okay. Okay, these are terms. Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this entire glossary section and move it here. Okay.
Yeah.
And,
So
and one thing we can do is, so say I can make, here's what one thing I can do. I can make this a bookmark. And then everywhere where Joe has used HPG, that can be linked back to the glossary. Or maybe too much. Yeah, okay.
it'll be too much.
Yeah.
I use it 10 times like a whole place, so you have to do like a lot of manual work.
Yeah. Okay, so Joe, okay, added this. Okay, good. Do you guys know if there's a way to review the comments?
You have to go to on the site, right? I think just scroll it. I think that's how I do it.
Okay.
Go shop on the right side.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. We need to add an introduction to the persona list. Okay, let's see what other comments are here. That's right. We need to add a label about this. I've been adding labels like this. Tony, what do you call this one?
This one, quite a number of them size, not only this one. I just highlight one example.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good
functional
question.
location. Yeah, maybe comment on it and assign Tony's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, this is Mark.
Oh,
Mark wrote this section.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll play with that.
it's
Just
Simon.
yeah, scroll up
Yeah.
above. Let me see if he before.
Tony. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, let's
Now let's not go through it now.
Yeah. One thing that I noticed is when Mark posted this has links to Siemens SharePoints.
Oh, yeah, that's not.
So, we don't have access to your network, so probably we'll have to go and review those and remove them.
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you comment on it and then
Yeah,
point?
just add some comments and then let Mark know.
Yeah. Put an X sign and then can you David?
Yep.
Can you go back to that comment that you just wrote and click on it and then put an X sign at right
X sign.
the sign of at like the email there's an X sign like the A.
alias.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can assign the person. You can tag that way. Then
Mark.
you will get a email notification.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. I think that would be easier. I think point to owner on this comment and then the person should root into and resolve it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah, otherwise there's no people root into this comment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's more, but I hope he'll review those. Oh, there's even a sign. Cool. Okay. Anyway, I hope he'll take.
Yeah, you probably get it then.
This one got. Okay. Here I'll say at Mark.
Yeah.
Tony, you mentioned that you have something to add.
Yeah, I need to add the input output section to the STA.
Okay. Quick question for everyone. There's two ways to format text like this. One is to make it left aligned. The other one is to make it like this, where it's justified on left and right and aligned on both sides and just adds a little bit spacing in between. What do you prefer?
I like that. The
Okay.
letter.
Justifies look better.
Okay.
Can we make that the default?
I
You can
will try.
Select all everything.
Okay. There you go. That's the default now.
Did that change at all automatically?
Yep. Yeah, that changed everything.
Cool.
Everywhere.
By the way, Tony, you have you also like the abstract
No.
the executive summary?
No, like I said, I did.
Okay. No, I'm just
It's on my list. It's on my list.
yeah, no worries. I heard you only say the input output. I just want to remind this also this one. Yeah.
Now that I know, Tony, now that James taught me how to do this, I'll assign it to you.
Okay.
So that you get personalized reminder email.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was looking for opportunities to get more email. Thank you.
Yes. Oh, you're always welcome. Oh, let me know. I can help you.
I'm good.
Yeah. All right. This is good.
Go back that one again. Yeah, this one doesn't have the figure too, right? The label.
Yeah. We need to add labels. Okay, I'll go through this then and spam everybody with reminders to add labels to the figures without a number. Should be fun. This is what I did in case you wonder, and everyone should probably do this. When I add a picture, I say figure X, describe what it is, courtesy of who, and then once we are done, we'll just go and change these X's to actual numbers.
You're going to do that one, right? The number.
Yes.
Okay.
Once we have all the figures, all the labels, we'll just add the numbers.
Sounds good.
So
Okay,
if
we have-
it's on this is a figure that is a status on the actual figure, right? So do you want them to let's say if it's written in the statements, so do you want them to link it so that when you change, you automatically update accordingly? Else you have to manually read through the text and then have to manually update it to the right.
So for now, we're going to have to do all the manual updates on the figure numbers. I haven't figured out in Google Docs how to do this automatically, how to add a label so that it automatically adds it. If you guys know how to do that, let me know. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, given I think image probably don't change that often. I think I probably maybe okay. I think I once you're done, almost done, and do that numbering. Probably won't be that bad.
Yep. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left in the meeting. I think we covered enough of the white paper. Let's give it a push. We're almost there. Just need the final mile. Last mile is left, so let's give it one last push. Tony, I wanted to switch gears and see about the meeting with SI2. I saw that it got moved to next week.
Yes.
I was wondering if you have had a chance to talk to SI2. Any update for us?
Yes. Yeah, I did talk to SI2. I had a meeting with them on Friday. Actually, one meeting with a guy named Mark Rose, who's kind of in the SI2 organization. And then Friday we had another call with Mark, some other exec in the SI2 organization, and Robert Akins from Synopsys. And you know, first of all, I asked what was the intent of us presenting. I did raise some concerns that, you know, there was some issues that we had relating to the MDX format, and you know, we were not. It wasn't an open source effort. Siemens and other companies, Intel, without getting into the details, we're not allowed access to that format. So, we've kind of dropped supporting that format since we didn't have access to it, Cadence as well. And I believe that Synopsys has retracted the MDX format, and they're developing that internally, but they're not opening that up as open source. So there was a little bit of a discussion there. I talked to Rob Akins, and he runs the SI2 working group for 3D, whatever they call it, 3D IC. And he wasn't really aware of, he came on board relatively recently, so he wasn't aware of the history. but he did acknowledge that there was an issue there. I told him that, you know, we are working on these efforts. We have multiple companies that are collaborating on this. We have several DoD contracts where we're proposing the 3DK formats. And we do have alignment between multiple EDA vendors, foundries, OSATs, and such. And I said, you know, I think we both agreed we don't want to have duplicated efforts.
Yeah.
And I said, you know, we've already started this. You know, we can share at least at a high level what we're doing. We're not going to get into any details. So I have, you know, done a few public presentations, and we presented this on OCP. So just, you know, I'm going to take kind of the OCP presentation and just clean that up a little bit, and that's what I'm going to present. So just explaining what we're doing. We can invite them to join our activities. They said in general, you know, they don't want to reinvent the wheel. If there's something there, then that's fine. They could potentially endorse the format. They have kind of a group. I'm not sure if it's in the overall organization, but as to whether or not, you know, before they endorse it, they do some due diligence with a group, and I forget the name of the company or name of the group, but they have a special group. And they said, you know, they could sanction our format, but, you know, they're just not going to do that blindly. They will do diligence on that. And I said, okay, that's fine. So I did tell them that, you know, the model that we have is we are developing this jointly with many companies. It's open source. We allow anyone access to some of the working data, but it's read only to the outside. Read only to the outside world.
Yeah.
For people who want to contribute to these formats that we're working on, they're welcome. We'll take anybody into the group within reason, and they can contribute. And the idea is, you know, this technology is changing and moving so quickly. We are striving to come up with some standard formats, but it's a work in progress, and things are moving so quickly. We don't want to limit what we're doing and limit access for use and prototyping until it becomes an industry standard. And that is the goal, that we do want to have a standard body eventually endorse this, like we did with the JEP 30. But we don't want to wait until that happens, because that could be a year or two down the road before anybody has access. So they had, you know, I told them that is our position, and they had no objections with that. The only difference that they had in terms of any formats or models that come out of SI2, they're not generally globally accessible. They're only accessible to members in SI2. So you have to, the access is limited by membership, and that's different than OCP. And I don't think you need to be a member of JEDEC to have access to JEDEC standards.
No, not on JEDEC, yes.
Is that access in terms of patenting, or in terms of just seeing
just
the
access?
standard?
Yeah, just access.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing.
So I would encourage, you know, everybody in the working groups, and certainly anybody in CDX, to attend on Monday. I can post the meeting invite in the chat, or unless you want to include it in the meeting minutes.
I can include it in the meeting minutes.
Let's do that. I think I forwarded you the invite, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yep.
So for this meeting, Tony,
it's at 4 p.m. Monday Pacific. So Samsung has been participating in those working groups. TSMC is invited, but typically have not participated. So I think we want to just, you know, I don't know, for you old timers who watch Dragnet, just state the facts, ma'am, just the facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're just gonna let them know what we're doing. If they want to join us, great. That's kind of the approach I'm gonna take.
I think that's the right approach. Makes sense.
So I will send out, I was planning on updating my slides this morning. I was gonna present them. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a false alarm medical issue with my mom, so I lost the morning, but I'll work on it tomorrow and send it out to Bobby and Jawad and whoever else, just for a quick sanity check before it goes out.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's a great update. We'll talk on Monday to SI2 then.
Yep.
All right, everyone.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think we are at the top of the hour, a little bit over. So thank you, everyone. Let's get white paper. Let's give it one last push, and try to complete it by next week. Let's do our best and be done with this, and get on to the cool stuff. All right, we'll meet again next week then.
I may be traveling next week, so I think we need to have a hard deadline that this thing is done before OCP conference, right?
Yes.
So I think we
Yep.
should be able to state that it's done and just make a brief announcement. I don't
Yes.
know if it's probably too late to do a proposal on it, but we could at least make an announcement.
Yes.
And I could even put in a bullet in my slide deck that's saying we're just releasing it. But it
Yeah,
would be nice to say if we could publish it.
I also gonna put a bullet on my slides. Publishing it, I can guarantee
Well,
it's not going to be possible,
Okay.
because even
Okay.
after, so there's 2 weeks when we present to the incubation committee, there's 2 weeks for them to comment and vote, or right, if there are no
I see.
comments anyway,
Okay.
right, there's 2-week waiting period, and then there's probably about a week to put the paper on the website in the database.
Okay, so what would be our drop dead date to get it in for OCP, or has it passed?
For the summit,
Yeah.
that's passed.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the
But-
Chivas Summit will be a better venue for.
Yeah, but right after the summit, we should be able to, if we are done with the paper before the summit, we should be able to publish it shortly afterwards.
Yeah,
This
maybe
will
what
overlap.
we should plan on maybe doing maybe even a press release or an announcement at the Chiplet Summit, and someone can
Yes.
do a presentation on the workflows.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I think
Last year,
we can
last
also
year
do
what I did-
separate, right? So I think that's why.
The one thing I did last year at the Chiplet Summit is I left on my booth table we had just released the models. So I left the front page with a QR code, and anybody could come by, scan it, and we'll take them straight to the paper. And this year I'm going to do the same thing with this paper. Right,
Cool.
I just need to remember to tape it to the table so people don't think it's freebie to take. Sometimes they do that.
Right.
All right. Okay. All right, everyone. I gotta go
Right.
to.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Talk to you folks later. Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.